Kindly open your hearts and welcome Sri Krishna in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes. So we'll start without further ado. We'll start with prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Excuse me Paschatya Desha Tarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitaram Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna devotees, you're all welcome to today morning's Srimad Bhagavatam class, our daily divine discussion, and we are almost on the verge of concluding the first canto, third chapter. That's another milestone we are coming through. So we have heard the 6 questions of the sages of Naimisharanya, and we heard the response of Suta Goswami, their teacher, for the first 5 questions. And then he prepares the mindset, the consciousness, the knowledge for answering the question number 6, which is, where are the religious principles today? Now that Krishna has departed, where are the religious principles? And this shloka that we are going to discuss now, 1.3.43, that shloka is going to give the answer of where are the religious principles. So requesting all the devotees to please turn on your videos, because you turn on your videos, your hearts open up to receive this powerful and potent message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Want to try it? Do that. You will find. You switch on your videos and your heart opens up. It happens. Okay, so let's begin reciting the shloka. The purport is long, hence I request we will have 2 devotees reciting. Okay, the shloka after this, because it's a long purport. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. 1.3.43 Krishne Swadhamo Pagate Dharmajnanadibhissaha Kalau Nashtadrishamesha Puranarko Dhunoditaha Krishne Swadhamo Pagate Dharmajnanadibhissaha Kalau Nashtadrishamesha Puranarko Dhunoditaha Krishne Swadhamo Pagate Dharmajnanadibhissaha Kalau Nashtadrishamesha Puranarko Dhunoditaha. Just before devotees start reciting, now two devotees will recite, Riya Prabhu and Nisha Prabhu will recite. Let me tell all of you, this is a very important shloka. If possible, please memorize this. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishne Swadhamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibhi Saha Kalau Nasta Drishamesha Puranarko Dhuno Ditaha.
You, Nisha Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you. Krishne Swadhamopagate Dharma Jnanadipihi Saha Kalo Nashta Dushamesha Puranarko Dhunoditaha. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Okay. So what is being spoken in this shloka? Krishna, so Lord Krishna, Swadhama Upagate, he has returned to his abode. Now, whenever human beings, they die, they face death, what do we say? Okay, that person died, he or she has passed away, right? Or sometimes in cultured societies, they say, Unka Swargavas ho gaya. This means the person's gone to the heavenly abode. Now, of course, Swarga, if you see this word Swarga, many times in some Shastras it is also referred as Vaikuntha. So even Vaikuntha Loka or Lord's abode is also called as Swarga sometimes. So when it says Swarga Prapti, Swargalok, he has gone to Swargalok, people are very confident of his bhakti or that person being a very pious person. And that's why they say, okay, Swargavas, that means he's got a residence in the heavens or in the spiritual world. That's what they say. But in the context of Krishna, many times people, they very foolishly say that Krishna was killed by a hunter named Jara. And height of foolishness, even going ahead, is because Krishna came, when he came as Ramachandra, from behind he killed this Vali monkey. So next life Vali came and he killed Krishna with the same bow and arrow. It's wrong philosophy. First of all, Vali, if you look at how he was lying down while conversing, he was lying on his back because there was arrow shot at him. Number one. Number two, it was not that Lord Ram hid somewhere. Lord Ram was camouflaged. The color of Lord Ram is green as Dhruva grass, indicating a mixture of green, blue and black. You mix this color together, that's the color of Sri Ramachandra. And that time they were in the Kishkinda Kshetra, the forest. And Lord Ram is of the color of the vegetation in the forest. And thus Vali was not able to perceive this attack. So it was Vali's fault. If you cannot see the enemy, it is your problem, not the enemy's problem. So anyways, there was a very amazing conversation that took place between Vali and Ram, and Vali goes back to Godhead. Lord Ram sends Vali to Vaikuntha. It's done. Then who is this person Jara? This person Jara was Bhrigu Muni. Because he had the audacity to kick the chest of the Lord in course of trying to prove who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhrigu became a very low class kirata or hunter. That was the body he was in. But after he shoots, imagine, can anyone die if something is shot to the thumb of the toe part, an arrow is shot to the thumb of the leg? Does anyone usually die? Nobody dies. That's not the way. It was Lord's divine arrangement to leave, to depart from this world. So Janma, Karma and even Antardhyanam, we cannot say death is Divyam for Krishna. In fact, there is a conversation. Krishna shows his four-handed form and he has a conversation with Jara. Jara is coming and asking forgiveness. I'm sorry, Mr. Shriman, I hurt you accidentally. And Lord says, this is my arrangement. Now you can, oh Bhrigu, you please go back to Maharloka and you can continue your sadhana. Your curse is negated now because you have come in contact with me and you are taking part in my Leela of disappearance. and just for the people to get bewildered, especially the atheistic people and the Mayavadi people. Krishna leaves a body that is Prakrita Sharira, which is apparently material, and then he goes to his abode. In fact, nobody is able to see Krishna leaving to his abode. And if you look at Brahmaji, what did Brahmaji see? Zoop! He just saw a line going. That's it. He could only see that line. And that was the speed in which Krishna departed to Golok Vrindavan. Krishna Airlines is the fastest airlines. Faster than even Garuda Airlines. Then third rank comes is Nandi Airlines. These are all different airlines we have. And somehow I've developed friendship with Air Canada, WestJet, Virgin Atlantic, KLM. These are all the airlines I take in international flights. But these are all the fastest airlines. So Krishna, when he went, only Brahmaji could see one line. That's it. Can you imagine that is the time, which time frame Brahmaji is in? Despite that, he has such a huge lifespan, still he could only see that line. So Krishna Swadhama Upagate, he leaves to his own abode, Krishna Loka. Where is this Krishna Loka? It is the topmost planet in the entire existence. Goloka namni nijadamni tale cha tasya dehivi mahesh haridama suteshu teshu te te prabhava nichaya vihitascha yena govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Samhita says, Goloka namni nijadhamni tale cha tasya. It is the topmost planet. Below it comes Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu. Devi Dham. Devi Dham is this material world. Above that is Mahesh Dham, the borders of Vaikuntha and the material world. Above that is Haridham. Haridham means Vaikuntha. So even above Haridham or Vaikuntha Dham is Goloka Dham. And that is where Krishna goes, Krishna Loka. That is Krishna Loka. So he goes there. And what did he do? Going there, he went there alone. Dharma Jnana Dibi Saha. Saha means along with him, two more things left. Two more. What is that? Dharma. Dharma is religious principles. Yes. Religion have four principles. Four things constitute religion. What are they? Satya, Daya, Saucha, and truthfulness, Tapasya, austerity. These are the four Dharma principles. Yes, Satya, Dharma, Saucha, Tapasya. So these four principles he took along with him. And what else did he take? Jnana, even the knowledge. He took the knowledge with him. It went. Krishna leaves, Dharma is gone, Jnana Vidan, and Adibihi. Adibi means etc. usually. But here Prabhupada gives a translation that combined together, Dharma, Jnana combined, and any principles which are there, they are all gone with Krishna. Now what is left for us? Krishna has taken everything that was meaningful in this world. Oh no, one may feel very, very despondent. That is why half knowledge is dangerous. We should see the other half of shloka also. Right? Don't lose heart that Krishna left us and he took everything with us. Nothing for us. Wait a minute. Kalau. Now what is remaining is Kali Yuga. So we are all Kali Yugis. Yes, Kali Yugis. Kalau. So in this age of Kali Yuga, Kalau, where there is a lot of quarrel, that's why it's called Kalaha. Kali Yuga comes from the word Kalaha, which means quarrel. Everyone is fighting. Neighbors are fighting. Countries are fighting. Family members are fighting. Husband, wife are fighting. Brothers, sisters are fighting. Kali Yuga. Friends are fighting. Small quarrel and friendship of years together is finished. That's the nature of this world. Kalau, Nashta Drisham. What is the nature of people of Kali? Nashta Drisham. They are blind. Drisham means sight. And Nashta Drisham means what? They don't have eyes. How many of you are able to see my video? Please raise your hand if you are able to see. Really? Then how you are Nashta Drisham? How you are Nashta Drisham then if you are able to see the video? What is important? We are seeing through our eyes. That is called Charma Chakshu. But that is not the real vision. The real vision is to see with the knowledge. There is one meaning to see with the senses, and it's another thing to see with knowledge. And the true seer is the person who sees with knowledge, and that is called a Shastra Chakshu. One of the purposes for which we are everyday morning discussing Srimad Bhagavatam is to develop this Shastra Chakshu. We are treating our vision. We are rectifying our vision, Shastra Chakshu. And if you see a Brahmana, Prabhupada said we are a Brahman making movement. His Shastra Chakshu are the Smriti and Shrutis. These are his two eyes. Shrutis are the direct statements of the Lord and the Vedas, and Smritis are the recollections of the various sages like Puranas, Itihas, Samhitas. So Shruti and Smriti are the two eyes of a Brahmana. And that is why we have to nourish ourselves in these two. For us, the personification of all the Shrutis is Bhagavad Gita. It is the best Upanishad, Gita Upanishad. And the personification or the quintessence of all the Smritis is the Purana, and which is the most ripened fruit of the Purana, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is why it's very important for all of us to come in contact with both these literatures every day. And what are we doing? We are trying our level best to get back our vision. Nashtadrisham Esha. All these people don't have the proper sight. Shastra Chakshu is not there. So what? Now three statement. We thought we were hoping for something positive here. What is this? Krishna took away knowledge. He took away the dharma, religious principles, and went to his abode. And what is remaining now with all of us? Kalau. These guys are even more useless. If had you taken this dharma, gyan, etc. in Satya, Treta, Dwapar, okay. These guys are qualified people. What about us? Yes, the best way in which Krishna is advented. Krishna is the sun. Any times in the Shastras, Krishna is compared to what? Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakar, Jaha Krishna Hoite Ta Nahi Maya Radhikar. Krishna is often compared in the analogy to a sun. So Krishna rose, he came, 125 years that sun was there on the horizon, actually the horizon, Bhutale, on this earth, and now Krishna disappeared. Just like sunsets, nowadays sunset is happening very early. Yesterday 4:30 there was sunset, finished, sun was gone. And I was telling devotees, Prabhu, what happened? They said, Prabhu, you will now next sun you will see only in summer. The sunset has happened. Similarly, Krishna has disappeared. Krishna is not dead. Krishna has disappeared like the sun. But yet, Purana Arka, just as Krishna disappeared from the horizon, another sun has come. Who is that? That sun is also Krishna only. But he has now come in the form of sun like Purana. Sun like Purana. Adhuno Udita. Now he is there. Adhuna means now. That's why we say Adhunik. Adhunik means modern, right? The true meaning of Adhuna means now. Uditaha. Uditaha means he has risen. So Krishna has risen in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hey, it's not the end of class. Please stay. Usually the speakers say in the end, Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. And by the time he lifts his head, everyone's gone for prasadam. Or they have, in case of online class, they've all turned off their videos and they're gone. So yes, I need some devotee to kindly read the translation for all of us. Who would like to read? Anyone? Okay, we'll give chance to Sachidanand Prabhu.
The Bhagavatam Puran, sorry.
Yes,
The
you're right.
Bhagavatam Puran is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali shall get light from the from this Purana.
Yes. So Kali Yuga Jivas, their vision is lost. To reinstate that lost vision, Lord Shri Krishna has appeared like the sun, like Purana. And now everyone can see. So we can see through Bhagavatam. So, just to elaborate a little bit more on this. So the sages had asked in the last sloka of first chapter, where has Dharma taken shelter now? So this is the answer for this, very clear. Krishna has gone to Dwarka Dham. Yes. Krishna Swadhama Upagate. From Dwarka to Dwarka. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Upagate. So what did Krishna do? Krishna left first Dwarka journey. Now let's see the last. Then he went to Upagate, Prabhasa Kshetra. Prabhasa Kshetra is a very holy place. What do we all do? Which all holy places we go to? Oh, we go to Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, Dwarka, Rameshwaram, Badrinath. These are all the holy places we go to. But Prabhasa Kshetra is such a holy place that all the associates of Lord and the Lord goes to that holy place. Can you imagine? Prabhasa Kshetra is so holy because the Yadus go there. For them that is the holy place. So people of Dham, that is the holy place. Can you imagine? Right? So that is Prabhasa Kshetra. And then Krishna disappeared from the Prabhas Kshetra. Prabhas Kshetra is also very important for that connection because Krishna left from the Prabhas Kshetra to his abode, Krishna Lok. So he left Dwarka, Prabhasa, and then he left. And while leaving, his 6 powers, there are 6 opulences of Krishna. So he took all of his opulences. Dharma Jnana had given us examples, but other things also he took. So, if you see, the devotees don't discuss much of Krishna's disappearance. And that's why many acharyas don't give much of details. Even Bhagavatam doesn't give much details because it's very painful to heart. This is a leela that devotees don't want. It's there in some way. But Krishna disappearing is a very painful thing, right? So devotees don't talk about it. Just like we are Janmashtami, we don't have disappearance Ashtami. We don't have that. It's very painful. We celebrate disappearance of acharyas. For lordships, their appearance is glorious. For acharyas, their disappearance is glorious. Lordship's appearance is why it's glorious. It's glorious because the Lord has come now. He has given a new force and energy and vitality to devotees. What about the acharyas? The acharyas' disappearance is glorious because that day we can remember, reflect on their entire life of dedication, surrender, commitment and devotion to Lord. And by reflecting on that, we develop great respect and love for the acharyas. And that's why their disappearance is extremely glorious. Yeah. So not many details are mentioned because it disturbs devotee. So Nashta Drisham here indicates properly that these people don't have knowledge. That's why. So vision means not seeing with senses, seeing with knowledge. So what exactly is Nashta Drisham? This is also explained in the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam itself talks about it. Apashyatastvaccharanambujam prabho drishti pranashtatamasai pravishta disho na jane na labhe cha shantim yatha nishayam udupe pranashte. This is a very wonderful shloka. What does shloka says? This comes in the 11th canto, 30th chapter. It is shloka number 43. So this says, Yatha nishayam udupe pranashte. Nisha means what? We have Nisha Prabhu here with us. The meaning of Nisha is night. Night time. So nishayam yathani, just as in the night, udupe. Yes. When there is udupe pranashte, there is no moon. Yes, moon is not there. What happens? Disho na jane na labhe ta shantim. They are not able to find their way. Disho na jane. People become directionless. Because there is no moon to show direction. Of course, we all don't understand this because we have lights and all. But in Vedic times, moon was the light. That's one lamp that Krishna has given in the night time. And all the strategic moves and attacks by army and all they make in the moonless night. Why? Because the enemy cannot see. That's a night, Amavasya Ratra. That is where thieves also, they become very alert. Oh, let us go and loot this place on Amavasya because nobody will be able to see. So they train themselves, they walk. So Amavasya night. So Amavasya night, Disho na jane lalabhecha shantim. And these people are completely lost their sight. So similarly, Drishti pranashta tamasai pravishta. I have also lost my vision. Yes, my Lord, I have lost my vision. And what am I doing? I am also blindlessly roaming and I have lost my shanti also. I have lost my peace and I am bewildered totally in darkness. And there, why? Because apashyatat charanam bhujam prabho. Just like moon gives direction to everybody in the moon in the night time, your lotus feet are actually something that is truly, those who lose sight of Lord's lotus feet, they have lost vision in life. They'll keep roaming in this dark material world. On the other hand, if somebody is seeing Krishna's lotus feet, they are accustomed to seeing his darshan. Oh, then such a person is completely enlightened. He can see everywhere. He can see everything. Yes. So Krishna is the sun. Acharyas give a very nice analogy. Krishna is the sun and Mathura is the sunrise mountain. That is the sunrise mountain. You have seen the scenery is very attractive, right? Why I am spending so much time? Because the Acharyas have emphasized this sloka a lot. It's a very important sloka. This will mostly I'm telling 100% is going to go tomorrow. We are not going to finish discussing today because a lot of rasa is there in this verse. So Krishna is the sun and Mathura is the sunrise mountain where you can actually see the sun coming from. So Krishna is not born in Mathura. Is sun born from the mountain? Can somebody say sun is born from the mountain? Oh, mountain is the father of sun. Mountain will say he is much beyond me. So similarly, it is a joke to say Krishna is born in Mathura. No, we have a birthplace. Krishna doesn't have a birthplace as such. He just appeared in Mathura, just like sun appears from that mountain. He is beyond that. So mountain, sunrise mountain is Mathura. And Prabhasa is the sunset mountain. Yes, sunset also looks very beautiful in the mountain, right? Oh, the sun is setting very nicely. The sunset mountain is Prabhasa Kshetra. Now one may ask, Prabhu, what is this Prabhasa Kshetra? What is the meaning of Prabhasa? Anyone knows? Prabha means what? Prabha means light. So once the moon god's name today is called Soma. He's called Somadeva. So Somadev had, where he close to, yeah, he had married many daughters of Daksha. I'll just get you the exact count. It will be very interesting. So Daksha Prajapati had 60 daughters. He had made Kashyapa marry some of them. I'm just going to the Bhagavatam. So if you see, Daksha produced 10,000 children, they became brahmacharis. Narad Muni made them. It's a long story, cut short. Another 1,000, they also became brahmacharis. So then finally he got really frustrated. He said, no, I'll not produce son. They all join ISKCON. If I make son, they join ISKCON. I will make daughters now. So thus, he had 40 daughters totally. No, 60 daughters, out of which 40 were there. 13 he gave to Kashyap Muni. Aditi, Diti, Dana, Arishta, Surasa, Surabhi, Vanita, all of them. Kadru. So all of them they went to Kashyap Muni. And 27 daughters went to Somadev, the moon god. And all these 27, you know who are they? They are the different nakshatras. Yeah, they became the different nakshatras. Bharini, Ashwini, Kritika, Rohini, etc. All of them. They became the 27 nakshatras. That's what we see. So Somadev he had one problem. The problem was he did not love everyone equally. He loved Rohini more. This was the same problem. Their other wives of Soma, they used to see this partiality that our husband loves our sister more than all of us. So they complained to Daksha that this fellow loves Rohini more than us. So Daksha gave him a warning. See, my dear son, you are having many wives, you should treat everyone equally. So he nicely nodded his head, yes, 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 father-in-law, yes, Sasurji. And then he goes and continues his same thing. He just is partial towards Rohini Nakshatra. Then Daksha gives a curse. You rascal, you are ill-treating all my daughters. You will be diminished and destroyed. And that since that day, the moon gets waxing and waning. That cycle started. So he started reducing and diminishing in size. He started losing his prowess. And he started becoming dark. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Darkness started eating up the moon. Actually, the darkness eating up the moon is Somaras are getting depleted. The Pitras and Devatas, they are drinking the Somaras. Khatam ho jata hai. It gets over. Then sun again refills. But now there is no refilling procedure. Moon initially had unlimited supply of Somaras. Please keep drinking. It never gets over. It is always whitish in color. So then Soma gets really worried. What to do? Yes. And that time is advised by Brahmaji that you go to Prabhasa Kshetra and here you take this particular Kshetra. It was not Prabhas that time. You come here and you start performing your sadhana to Shiva. He is very merciful. So Shiva, he is pleased very easily. He is called Ashutosh. He is very easily pleased. The Shiva is touched by the austerity of Soma and he blesses him that your light will be restored again. And that is why this is called Prabhasa Kshetra. Moon, the moon demigod got back his light. And Shiva is famously known as Somanath. Soma means moon and Nath means the master of the moon. So that is the importance of this Prabhasa Kshetra. Right? So anybody losing their effulgence, health, they all go there here and it gets restored. So that is the significance of this Prabhasa Kshetra. So there are two kinds of people in this world. The pious people and impious people. The pious people, they are called like the Chakravaka birds. There's a bird called Chakravaka. So Chakravaka bird, what it does, it cries in the night and it is very happy in the day. It happily sings in the day, but it cries in the night. And some persons are evil persons. Shastras say, these people are like frogs. These frogs, they croak in the night. Night time comes, they are very happy and ecstatic. So this is said in the Bhagavad Gita also, 2nd chapter, 69th verse. It says, Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagriti samyami. Yasyam jagriti bhutani sanisha pashyato mune. The spiritualists and materialists are diametrically opposite. Daytime devotees are ecstatically getting up, doing japa, hearing Bhagavatam. Materialists are sleeping, snoring in the bed. On the other hand, nighttime devotees are taking rest because next day they have Mangalarti, they have to get up, they have to do sadhana. And the materialistic people, they are partying in disco. It's exactly opposite. So similarly, darkness means what? Darkness means sin, papa. Yes, papa. So Chakravaka birds don't like papa. Devotees are like Chakravaka birds. Frogs, they are dancing in when papa is there, the darkness is there. Devotees are also like the lotus. Why? Because the lotus is amazingly blossoming when there is sunrise. Sunset, the lotus again withdraws itself. And that is why one of the names of sun is Padma Bandhu. It comes in Radhikashtakam. Padma Bandhu means the friend of the lotus. Because when sunrise happens, the lotus blossoms. Sunset, ooh, the lotus, it just dries up. It closes down. So, Krishna is compared to flowers many times. Even in the third canto, second chapter, there's a discussion that goes on between Uddhava and Vidura. where Uddhava speaks of different pastimes. He speaks two chapters. One chapter is Krishna's Vrindavan Leela, and one chapter he speaks on Krishna's Leela out of Vrindavan. Both these chapters are ecstatic. So in that particular one shloka comes, Krishna Dyumane Nimloche Girneshwa Ajagarenaha Kim Nuna Kushalam Bruyam Gatashrishu Griheshu Ham. So Uddhava is telling Vidura that, my dear Vidura, the son of this world, Krishna is called as Krishna Dyumani, Dinamani. Dyu means day, and day and Mani means what? Oh, the gem of the day. So Krishna is called Dinamani. There are initiated names also. Devotees get named Dinamani Das. So actually, the Dinamani, real Dinamani is Krishna, right? And the sun, Dinamani that we see on the top is sun. But why is the sun able to shine? Anyone knows the reason why sun is shining so bright? This comes in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has answered to all questions. The Paramatma of the sun is golden in color. Our Paramatma is bluish black. Sun's Paramatma is golden. Hiranmaya Purusha is called. And whenever the Gayatri is offered and the Rigveda mantras are chanted, so all these mantras are chanted and Gayatri is offered with the sun faces. Actually, the yogis or the devotees, they are meditating on that Paramatma, golden form of Paramatma in the sun. It is the object of meditation for a devotee. They are not Sauryas, they are Vaishnavas. So Krishna Dyumani Nimloche, oh Krishna, the son of Krishna is set. Girineshu Ajagarenaha. So he is saying our house has been swallowed by a very big python. What is that python? That python is Kala Sarpa. We have all been taken over by Kala Sarpa. What is our house? Our body, our homes in Dwarka, everything has been gone. Girineshu Ajagarenaha Kim Nuna Kushala Bruyam. What are you asking about? How are you? Yes, Gata Shri Shugrihim. Everything is, all auspiciousness is gone. Gata Shri Shu. All our good fortune is finished. Griheshu, my home is, that's what, home is swallowed by Girineshu Ajagarena. Ajagar has completely swallowed my house. Ajagala. Ajagala means this, from his throat. Gala is throat. Aja is goat. Throat and goat. Aja means goat. Gala means throat. So somebody you can swallow a goat from his throat is called as Ajagala. And that name comes as Ajagara. So how mighty is Ajagar? He swallowed our home, he swallowed us. Home, everything. Griheshu, Shariram, everything is gone. So that is where Krishna is again compared to sun. Uddhava also compares Krishna to a sun. Yes, but still, for all of us, though the sun of Krishna is set, the sun of Bhagavad Puran has risen. A form corresponding to the sun becomes a sun. Yes. So I'll just read one line from the purport. I was so far discussing from the commentary, which is very, very nectarian, which Prabhupada wanted all of us to read. Now, for me, always sweeter than commentary is Prabhupada's commentary. Lord Krishna has his eternal Dharma or abode, where he eternally enjoys himself with his eternal associates and paraphernalia. Hari Bo. So we have heard about this Dhamma many times. Tad Dhamma Paramam Mama, Tad Dhamma Paramam Mama. Krishna always says this in Bhagavad Gita, right? Aprapya Mamni Vartante Tad Dhamma. So he says, Tad Bhasayate Suryo na Shashanko na Pavakaha Yad Gatvana Nivartante Tad Dhamma Paramam Mama. My abode is neither illuminated by sun, moon, electricity or anything. Fire, nothing is there. It is self-luminous world. And anyone who goes there once doesn't return back to this mortal material world. Tad Dhamma Paramam Mama. Paramam Dhamma. So Krishna has abode. He has his friends there, his associates. He has all his paraphernalia of enjoyment. It's all complete. That's why first means Om Purnam Adaha Purnamidam. That is complete. And this is also complete. So this material world is barely a reflection, a perverted reflection of Krishna's abode. So Prabhupada is talking about Krishna Dham, and we will discuss more details tomorrow, where we'll start from the purport of Srila Prabhupada and we will complete the purport. Any questions? Yes, your question, please unmute.
Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
May I ask you a silly question? Please forgive me, because you mentioned the sun is golden, or we get the effulgence in sunlight because the Paramatma within the sun is golden in color. But I also thought it was the effulgence of the Lord. That's why we're getting sunlight. The Lord
Who's Lord?
from
Which
Golok
Lord?
Vrindavan. Krishna.
Yeah, so it's one
Oh,
and the same. Yes, you're right. That is the ultimate cause. It's Krishna's effulgence, Brahma Jyoti, that is also penetrating into this universe to give out that light, which is correct. But sun also has a Paramatma who's golden in color,
okay.
Hiranmaya Purusha. He is glorified in the Rig Veda. And that is the mantras that Bharat Maharaj used to chant when he would worship the sun. He would actually worship that golden personality within the sun. That is also correct.
Thank
Many
you.
things can be correct. Okay.
Thank you. Could you also clarify what you meant by Prabhas Kshetra, where the health and beauty is restored when you go to Prabhas Kshetra? I don't know if I
Once
understand.
health and beauty was restored, ours, many people go there believing that land will be restored. But moons was restored definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You mentioned that belief about Krishna's departure. There is also another belief that Krishna's heart was actually put in Jagannath's body or Jagannath's deity, and then when the deities change, the heart is transferred. Is there any truth in that too?
Ceremony happens actually. It happens in pitch dark with the pandas doing it when the Navakalevaram, the new body is taken. This particular process happens. How it happens, nobody knows, but the heart is transferred. Yes, that happens.
Sorry,
But that
the
heart is of
process.
that. Yeah, yeah.
The ceremony does take place, I heard that, but is the heart transferred or the ceremony is about something else?
Ceremonies, there are many intricacies involved in the ceremonies.
Okay.
With the wood, the way it's carved, etc. And the old, of course, nothing gets old, but the lordships are, put in the Daru Brahma is put in a pit that is also there in the
Yeah.
Puri. Never gets exhausted. It's always there. Somehow the trees manifest. So it's a very mystical thing. But yes, it's a fact. It's a fact that the heart transplantation happens. We cannot say transplantation, but it is, yeah, it is sort of like that. The Lord is there. But this is happening since immemorial. We know Krishna appeared certainly 5,000 years ago, above. Ramachandra appeared in Treta Yuga. He comes in every Treta Yuga. But there is absolutely no idea since when the Jagannath has come. There's no idea. It's
Yeah.
happening
When I
since
went to
immemorial. Very mystical. Yeah.
when I went to Puri, they said that Jagannath has been there since Satyuga. And so the Krishna's
Which
heart is from,
Satyuga?
yeah, I
Which
know, with Satyuga, yeah.
which Satyuga it is? We have no idea. It's going on since how many years? No clue. It is not that this Satyuga all alone. Which
Mhm.
Satyuga? Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. All right. So we would pause here and thank you all very much. I am able to see many enthusiastic devotees who have come and attended and taken part in this Bhagavatam. We would like to pause here, the English Bhagavatam. Thank you very much. 1 मिनट में हम